Today I'm visiting the #1 city in America for Pokémon GO, which has been the scene of iconic moments and world records since the game's release in 2016. Welcome to New York City. And it all starts right here, right now, in the best way I could possibly imagine, with a 3-hour daily incense. And let me go over the objectives of the day because we have a couple of goals that we absolutely need to hit. For starters, we need to catch one wild, shiny Pokémon. As you can see on the map, this is truly one of the greatest cities in the world for Pokémon GO, so one wild, shiny with Chansey spawning, which has higher rates, shouldn't be an issue. We'll also need to catch one shiny from a raid. Catch a 100% IV Pokemon, that's gonna be tough. And hatch at least 20 eggs. With the first two starting here, so that was nice and easy. 1 and 2. Ooh, Noibat spawn, sick. Now I've also got some in real life objectives regarding New York. For starters today, we want to hit a coffee shop, get a slice of New York pizza, walk through Times Square, visit the iconic Central Park, hit a museum, all very classic New York stuff. And through all of that, we'll be gauging how the Pokemon GO is in different areas of the city. Hey, 2 more eggs. This whole hatch eggs thing, I don't know why I even put it in there. It's like guaranteed. Man, this is a Washington Square Park here in the lower side of Manhattan. And it's on fire. Okay, let's head to our first location, a coffee shop, for a nice little matcha latte, and see what we can find. Bad news. Well, that's my favorite coffee shop in the city, Ralph's. And they closed 5 seconds ago for renovations. Wow, what we do have though is some field research. Now, New York City has some of the highest density Pokestops per capita in any city in the US. As you can see, zooming around, it's stacked. So there's a lot of field research going on as a part of a new Pokemon GO update. So hunting this will be important. Oh, it's Carbink. This is cool. Carbink's good for PvP, right? Next up, oh god, is it? Oh, you know what? This might be like a special event day where every encounter is Carbink. Okay, so it looks like we're Carbink hunting today from research, which is fine though, because field research has some of the higher odds at getting a 100% IV Pokemon, and getting a hundo Carbink would be insane, and this would definitely be the city to do it in. Well, I just walked about 30 minutes downtown to this coffee shop. Let's walk 30 minutes back to my other favorite coffee shop, and then we can maybe go to Times Square after that. Oh, cool spawn here. We've got a Slowbro. Could be shiny in the wild. There are a lot of unique spawns throughout the city, which is why I'm really excited for Central Park. And speaking of Central Park, we've got a Galarian Articuno. Oh my god. Dude, I was like mapping to a different part of the city and I go back in the game, Galarian Articuno, and it was spawned behind me. So this thing almost despawned. Oh my god. All right, the question is, can it be caught? Oh my god, this truck. Oh my god, there's a lot happening. I missed the excellent. I should have waited. I choked! I choked! Oh! Ouch! Ah, 2 more eggs though. Bam! Duh! Okay. Oh man. As I was saying, speaking of Central Park, you know what? Forget Central Park. The spawns are too insane. We got a Charizard, dude, on the daily instance. Okay, I understand these are daily spawns and not New York spawns, but like, there's a Charmander next to me here. Dude, this is... This has been great. Oh, look at this. It's an evolution, I guess. Electrode. Oh, and literally the next spawn, we've got the regional Pokemon that only spawns here in New York, in America. Bouffalant. Now, Bouffalant's shiny variation isn't here yet in-game, so kind of just catching to catch, but it is cool that this city, America's Best, does have its own regional Pokemon. Bouffalant. Now we get to do something fun. Hit a tier 5 legendary raid, and they're absolutely OP here in New York because as you can see, there are already 8, 9 people in it. The raid lobbies fill up so fast. Oh, and there you go. I literally joined and there's 20. Like, it went from 8 to 20 in a second. And right now we're technically in Midtown Manhattan, which is like, we're kind of between Times Square and a little bit more south. So it's not like we're in like the most densely populated or popular place to play. This is kind of just Pokemon GO in Manhattan. All the raids fill up all day long, which can be pretty much compared to like America's version of Tokyo, because in Tokyo, it is the craziest place to play Pokemon GO in the entire world. So in America, that's New York City. All right, Registeel #1 of the day down. Remember, we do need a shiny from a raid. And legendaries, they're 1 in 20. This is a good chance here. Come on, mint chip ice cream. Oh, man. Yo, check this out.
Hello, water.
Welcome to Times Square. Now, how is Pokemon Go here? Well, in like the middle part of Times Square, we've got, I can reach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Pokestops. So that's kind of wild. Now, there's no real gyms in this area, but down the street, as you can see, that park over there, that is Bryant Park. We unfortunately are headed up that way towards Central Park, but when we come back down, we'll walk through that, because that place has been insane for us, especially during Go Fest. Now, there are plenty of spawns in the area, which is nice, but these stops aren't really lured. Everybody's over at the other parks. So Times Square, although it is the busiest place in Manhattan, is definitely not the best place to play, especially because there's just so many people. You bump shoulders too much. It's hard to run the daily incense. Now, I do want to check, though, our progress on getting our 100% IV Pokemon today. None so far, but it's fine because we have plenty of time and a massive hot dog to get. Bet you didn't expect this, huh? World's biggest glizzy here in New York. Okay. Oh, we've got 3 more eggs to hatch here, so 2 kilometers. That's 2, and there's 3. Kind of hoping we just knock out a shundo from an egg so we can check off. Look, the spawns are pretty good around here, not gonna lie. Somebody, that wasn't me, I swear. Somebody lured up all those Pokestops, so it's actually pretty solid. And there's a mega raid coming up in a minute. Maybe we wait for, what just spawned? Oh my God, Dusclops. Wow. Oof, oh my gosh, okay, now that we're out of that absolute fiasco that is Times Square, honestly, Midtown Manhattan, worst part of Manhattan. This is one of the best parts, Central Park. And as you can see, this new like visual Pokemon Go update honestly looks so good in the park. And this is like what the park background looks like here. There's no water that I'm looking at, but there's water in the background, it's fine. Now, this side of Central Park may not look like much because it's the slower side, but over there is when things start heating up. You've got like a little river, you've got the zoo, which we filmed a video at, and mainly the right side of Central Park going from the corner all the way up to the Met, the museum, is kind of where all the good stuff's at. So let's go over that way and see what we can find. Oh, this is kind of a cool find here. On this Pokestop we have a Kecleon, which are impossible to find. I remember when there was a challenge needed to find like 10 Kecleon, 20 Kecleon, and I was here in New York, and it was still impossible to find. And we have all of these Pokestops, so this is a rare occurrence. Not shiny, but still a rare occurrence. And this marks success on the visit to Central Park. So, check that box. Good memories here. This is the Central Park Zoo, and 2 more eggs to hatch. 1, 2. Honestly, no idea how many eggs we've done. I'm assuming we're closing out on 20. But this place is honestly way cooler than you think. The zoo, we did it last time I was here in New York. And the spawns and the Pokestops are really good. Although I didn't get a shiny last time here, we're probably not getting a shiny this time here, so we'll keep walking through. Oh my gosh, kind of crazy. Coming out of the zoo, there is a wild Gengar here in Central Park. And look how pretty this is, the background with like the, almost like the cherry blossom kind of look. That's so tight. Wow, that is a great spawn. That's cool to see. Also, quick hundo check. How lucky have we gotten? Nothing yet. All right, we're gonna keep going up until we get to the Met, and then we'll probably go back down. Because although Central Park obviously is like one of the most like iconic parks in the world and a great place to play Pokemon Go, it's honestly not the best place in the city. Okay, lad, as nice as Central Park is, we're walking out right now to go back into Manhattan, into the city, because honestly, gameplay's better there. I'm hungry, and we've got a pizza and a coffee still to hit in the checklist today. Let's test how busy the city actually is. We're currently like a couple blocks away from Times Square, so definitely like a busy part, and there is a showcase here, which can only have up to what, 200 entries? Can we get into the showcase? No, completely full, 200 people in. It's busy. Oh, on the daily incense. I'm a champ. That's a crazy spawn. Oh, and more eggs are here. These are 3 12-kilometer eggs. So we could get something crazy out of these. I hatched a shiny Sandile recently. You can do it again. Please stop with the Volibee. Please stop with the Volibee. Well, there's 3 more eggs. Any hundos? No. All right, whatever. Oh, daily incense, shiny Paris. Yes, dude. Okay, for our goal, catch 1 wild shiny. That does it, dude. And it's a really cool one, too. Paris is a sick sick shiny. And for the daily incense, this thing has been stacked. We got an Articuno, we got a shiny. This has been a great day in the city. Bam, we caught it. All right, check mark, done on catch 1 wild shiny. We have completed that. Sick, sick. Paris is cool. Do we have the check mark on 1 hundo? God, oh my God, watch this. Shiny Nidoran in the wild. Okay, so I guess the first shiny we got was technically after the incense. This is in the wild, which is what we were sort of looking for. Okay, there we go, dude. New York City's heating up. Wildest shiny Nidoran here in like Midtownish. We're actually approaching right here. The green you see there, that is Bryant Park. One of the better places to play in the entire city. So fitting that we got a shiny walking up on it. Sick. Wait, this is funny. So I'm walking along the outside of the park and check it out. There's the beach background. We got some beach biome here. There's, can't confirm, no beaches in the area. So that's funny and very random. Cool. And here's what the game is kind of like here in Bryant Park. There's this area, we've got a lot of lures just right here. There's a big cluster over there, big cluster over there, and then right here there's a big cluster too. So we're in the city, this is definitely the place to play. Fortunately for me, with the daily incense down, we gotta keep moving, but man, it's hot today. Oh, check this, in the wild we've got a Frigibax. One of the rarest Pokemon in the entire game right now, especially for a wild spawn. This is sick. This is like, people are hunting this out of the like 10-kilometer eggs. Get out in the wild here in New York. Boom, another wild shiny. This time it's Chansey, which has boosted shiny odds, so less surprising of a grab, but hey, that's number 3. Oh my God, almost number 3. Stay in the ball. Dude, this is New York, man. Boom, another one. Another great spawn. It's a Nidoking. Cool, it's good, the city is good. But you know what's better? Shambles. I'm in shambles. Well, at least we've got 4 or 5-kilometer eggs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Oh my gosh, another one. Another shiny Paris. Off the daily incense, dude. I don't know what it is with the daily incense. I am gas, by the way. I need water. Forget coffee, bro. I need water. Oh, I have water. And a shiny, hold on. I have water, and a shiny. 240 Paris. Dude, we're on fire today. And now, my friends, it is time for my favorite part of the day. Nice, okay. Bleecker Street Pizza. Off. Never tried the garlic knots. Apparently they are insane. Wow, can confirm they're insane. Also can confirm we might not be getting any more of the daily incense. This might be it for that. But what a successful one we've had so far. But hey, off the checklist of items, pizza, done. And I will say, if you ever come here, the white pie. White pizza is the best pizza. At this place, at least. Although, I never tried this one since last time, or until last time I came here. And honestly, the most popular, really good. But man, truly right now though, it is these garlic knots that are, Okay, I feel fueled up. Now we gotta wash all this food down with something. Thank you. Oh, that is so necessary. Honestly, was gonna get a matcha latte. I only like them hot, so it is a coffee today. Okay, coffee shop. Check that off the list. Now I need a shower. Welcome to the Brooklyn Museum with Sid, who has very fast glasses. Care to explain them?
I don't know that there's much explanation. We both took a nap in the Uber. I don't know that there's much explanation needed, other than I look like I'm built to move fast.
I'd vouch for that. Okay, so right now we've got 3 eggs, and as part of the day, I put visit a museum on in our New York experiences. We're in Brooklyn, but this is still, it counts. And the reason why we're going to a museum today is because Takashi Murakami has his own exhibit here, and he's here right now, and apparently there's like exclusive merch, and he's doing like a signing, which is insane. I'm a huge Murakami fan, massive. So I dragged us out here to do that. Thanks for humoring. And look at in-game, this is what like, I guess a museum looks like out here in New York, which there's tons of them. Ooh. And this thing is loaded with Pokestops. So let's get in and we can lure up. Okay, so huge Murakami guy. This is so cool. This display is so sick. That's awesome. Okay, so I might go crazy here. Also, I didn't even realize, but you guys should know. These are all signed prints by him. That's crazy. Okay, so this trip turned into a Murakami trip. It's turned into a Takashi Murakami trip. But we still have a lot of lures that we can lure up, which is great. So I'm gonna spark this whole thing. And there's like a ton of spawns here as well, which typically happens at museums, honestly, but in New York especially because there's just so much density in spawns. And even here in Brooklyn, there was like, we're next to a park. Oh, this must be their botanical gardens. Wow, the gardens are stacked too. I told Sid we're gonna have to come back here. I feel kind of bad because it turned into a Takashi Murakami visit because we have to leave sort of soonish for our dinner reservation. So we're just here for some Murakami and we're leaving. So thank you, Sid, for making that. Okay, well, honestly, great spawn clusters, so gonna sit here and catch, see if we get anything. Oh, and one thing we can do as well, actually, is take some remote raids. Although I do want to remote raid more in Manhattan so we can get the crazy lobbies. But if we get any legendary raids here, we'll take them. Okay, that was a very short trip to the museum, but it was so cool. We met Murakami. I'll show some stuff in a second. That was so cool.
What?
I don't know. Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
And then now we're gonna head out, and we missed our dinner reservations for that, so that part kind of sucks. But we're gonna find some garlic knots for Sid, and then keep playing a little bit. Okay, that was so sick. So we met Murakami, which is cool. I'll have some like stuff playing on the. Well, this shot looks crazy. Look how cool this looks. The lighting and everything.
I can't really see.
Oh, well, no, that looks cool. I'll have some like pictures and stuff on screen. That was so sick. They just happened to be doing an exhibit here, and they did like a pop-up signing that they like announced today, and I just happened to see it. We made it just in time. That was so sick. So obviously going to the Pokemon GO account, didn't do anything in Go while we were there. It was definitely more about the Murakami thing, but that was really cool. So very sick. Now a goal of ours, is still to get a shiny out of a raid. So once we get into Manhattan and things are a little bit slower and we can take raids down faster, we'll start trying to knock out some remotes for that because we have pretty much everything else today. Oh, look! Dude, no way! I didn't realize we had this. We got a shiny Togepi. Wow.
It looks the same color as a normal Togepi.
Okay, all right now. They didn't do great with the coloration on this one, but it is, I can guarantee it's shiny. We randomly hatched a shiny Togepi from one of the eggs today. Wow, this has been nuts. So from New York, 5 shinies total today. Sick. Now we just need the legendary. But we can visit a museum and play Pokemon GO there, off the list. And I think for New York, that does it. As for Pokemon GO, still need 1 or 2 more things. How's your Pokemon GO in New York experience? Has it been?
I opened it for the first time to look at the Avatar update today.
Okay. How'd you like your Avatar?
It wasn't as egregious as I feel like I had seen on the internet. Like mine looked it didn't look too bad, but then when I went in and tried to like customize it, it did look that bad. So she chose a certain like body type and then just maxed out all the settings. Looked good. It didn't look good.
Okay, we're back home after a long day of Pokemon GO grinding, and we have a Registeel raid. We still need 100% IV if I didn't catch one on the way back, and we still need a shiny legendary, or a shiny Pokemon from a raid. So I got this off the nearby. should have had you check this.
Is that not what Reggie Rock? I know that's not Reggie Rock, but is that not what noise
Reggie
he
Steele?
makes? I don't know what noise Reggie Still makes.
No, wait, do that one. Okay, now play, Reese, can you play a sound effect of like Reggie Steele's actual? And then back to Sid.
Is that not what it sounds like?
Well, no, that you're supposed to do the... That's gotta be pretty close. Okay, we're getting a little pizza snack and I'm gonna try to finish off these challenges today. I know there's at least one more Reggie raid on the nearby, so hunting. I've got terrible news. Bad, terrible, terrible news. I didn't catch the hundo. So to pay respects to the shiny gods and the best city in America for Pokemon Go, New York City, I'm gonna transfer this shiny gimbal. Hope you enjoyed the video. Wow!